I need to boot that up.
How dare you not be ready?
I know, I'm never am. Duh. Why is my computer just bugging out?
Sounds like a personal problem.
It is. What the fuck?
Or this person, but I think I'm.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it, it'll be right there.
Stream manager. Okay. Gotta mute on these servers.
Mm-hmm.
Arrow, hello.
Welcome in. Thank you for coming today.
Let me stream to you before I forget again.
Did the old man come in this patch?
Igor?
Yeah.
In the story, yes, but he's not the first on the banner. I'm not sure it is.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna be second half.
Yeah. We got the lesbian first.
Okay. You know what? That's perfect.
How are you, Arrow?
Yeah. Oh, that's a based music instrumental.
This is the one from this last event. Doing okay. How about you two? I've been 1v1ing the healthcare system all morning, so I'm tired on multiple levels, but I'm okay. I'm gonna switch screens because I want to show you guys them. They are here.
Oh, you got the skin. I love it.
They are here. And of them.
Yeah, I love an outfit for them.
The little outfit story is so fucking sad though. It's like talking about how they're experimenting on themselves, but also like looking over the dogs that they freed, and how they had to build graves for like the dogs that didn't make it.
Damn. You know, it wouldn't be reversed otherwise.
Yeah.
There wasn't some
those creatures who once gently licked our hands have given their lives so that we may make ours eternal. Reverse what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, damn. I love this outfit. I want to cosplay this so fucking bad. I didn't even realize there's like DNA in the sleeve.
Oh yeah, it's very subtle.
But yeah, this is never leaving my home screen ever.
It shouldn't.
Okay. I guess we have Back in the Trenches Part 2.
Oh. Great.
With Marsha and Igor. Lilia is gonna be in be focus, I suppose.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is that fucking Ilya or like her squad?
Yeah. That's Lilia. Because she was kidnapped by Igor, I'm pretty sure, in the last patch. Or, not last patch, the patch before. Or something. No, wait. I think she found, like, a base or something. I think that was it. But, yeah, but for right now... oh my god, I'm getting a call. 1 second.
Mm-hmm. Take your time. Yummy fabric. Indeed. That was shiny.
All right, thank God. They're sending the prescription now, so it should be ready today.
Excellent. Well, that was
And if it's not,
What
I'm
a
going to be angry. All right, but we're gonna do some pulls for Miss Marcia because she's specifically like lingering glow, and since I have barrel, and that's all she is, I need her support, and she's just a good support. She's a really good shielder. I already did like her like trial. So let's just see.
Oh damn, nice. A 5-star you probably already have.
Yeah.
Maxed out.
Yeah, probably. Yep. Click specifically.
Hey! At least it's a boy.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Damn.
See, I can't tell what color they are because of the color filter I have on my PC. They all
Oh, shit.
they all look yellow to me, so I'm just gonna wait to be surprised.
There you go, that's your 5-star. 2. That's lucky. Loggerhead and Desert?
Yeah, okay, I do have all of them. I think I just got olive desert flannel. 3.
3. God damn. August. Aww.
August and sweetheart. Oh, that one I did realize.
Here we go.
Is it them? Is it she? Nope.
Oh, it's not. Wait, is it? Oh. I was gonna say A-Night.
God damn it.
Mikaya. You have her, don't you?
I do. So I guess I have to actually build her now. But let's get all of our...
Now we have guaranteed. That kind of came early.
Yeah, I did.
That was like 50 goals. Damn, you're getting lucky with like the double 5. Every time I get like a 5-star, it's literally just 1. Every time.
Hey, let me... Okay, and then we'll probably wait till I get another 10 pull before we pull anymore.
Yeah, 3 more. That's
No one else is here?
decent. Just do a few of the event shit, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, let me give Makura her freaking portrait, I guess.
Nice. Support.
I guess I'm gonna have to make a rank up team. Also, this is back. I already have the thing, but this is back.
What the fuck? That's crazy. When did you grind this out? God damn.
Well, I have... This is from last patch.
Oh, is it? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, it's the... Yeah, so they just have more rewards now. I already got the pools from here, otherwise. Question, is the stream meant to be marked as IDV? What? It did not... Did it not change?
Yeah, it's IDV. Reverse 19. Thank you, Arrow.
Thank you.
Okay. I think we're good now.
I changed it in OBS, but I don't know why I didn't change. And like even Stream Elements is like reverse 1999. Oh no, it says streaming identity 5. Motherfucker.
Yeah, I was like, damn. OBS just hates your guts.
It really does. But yeah, we have Miss Marcia. Can I buy anything here? No, I already bought the pools in here too, I think. Yep. But we're gonna aim to get her Psycube. Also, apparently now there's a relations network. And we can see friendly, neutral, hostile.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright, quiet is the riverbank. Here we heckin' go. Oh. Fancy.
you see the bandits?
Sergey.
Not even a sign. Just some chipmunks.
Okay, yeah, I think it ended with Lilia finding like a base or something.
Think we should take a rest, Lieutenant?
Nice.
Sun's beating down and we need to get the horses watered. We've gone quite a way farther than the assigned watch point. Even if we can push on, the horses can't. Never exhaust your horse, remember.
Yeah, don't exhaust your horse. Me looking at Oceanus.
And Sergey, if you shine the light of the telescope
Sergey.
into my eyes one more time, the last thing you'll see is a missile to the face. Understood?
Understood, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Lilia retracts the telescope and hands it to Sergey. She hops off her horse and pulls a handful of oats from her saddlebag. Why is she on a horse? She has a broom. Does she? I don't remember if she still has her broom. The horse snorts as it eats, then nudges Lilia's neck affectionately with its nose.
Hey, soldier, you want some more?
Just as she reaches for more feed, Sergey leads in.
This your first time riding this horse, Lieutenant?
Yeah, he's a hungry fella.
No, he's just greedy. Uses the same trick on all the new riders. If he wants something else to eat, he'll have to find it himself.
Oh, little liar. You heard him. No more oats for you. Go get some water.
Horse Ingy. Lilia pats its neck a little harder. Denied another bite, the horse lowers its head before giving Sergey a dejected snort.
Leave him to me, Lieutenant.
Another soldier steps forward, unfastens the flying broomstick from its saddle. Okay, she does have a broom. And leads a disgruntled horse down the river for a drink. Lilia sets the broom down beside her. In the unseasonably warm air, she catches a dry scent, sharp with the river water and wormwood. It's weird that we've only seen Lilia with a broom. Like,
Yeah, true. I think the only time we haven't seen her with her broom was like when she was imprisoned on the island.
yeah, and like, but like, out of all the Arcanists, she's the only one with a broom. Why?
This feels
Reverse explain.
wrong, doesn't it? It really shouldn't be this warm.
Is she though? I thought her squad also had them.
I mean, they might have, but like, in general, like, if brooms are only mentioned around Lilia, like, no one else has them. As far as our units go, at least, like, in-game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on the other side of the world.
Well, to be fair, she's like the only one that we have that's part of that, you know, that unit, that patrol, that section of the...
Xeno, yeah. I think maybe she is. As far as canon goes.
Usually, the snow would be thick by now.
Pretty background, yeah.
This feels like early autumn still.
This game's fantastic for the
Yeah.
artwork.
Yeah, the second I get settled in Wisconsin, it's all over. I'm gonna do so many studies. Newly enlisted cavalryman lifts a hand to wipe the sweat from his forehead, then points to the river, its surface glowing with a greenish light.
The dawn would usually be frozen over in the shallower parts too. We'd be able to walk right over it. The meander's just a little farther. Berigrad would be too, if we could just cross it. You been to the city?
The city. To the people of this steppe, those words mean regard.
Yeah, to go to the Foundation branch. Delivering letters, dealing with procedures. Annoying stuff like that.
Oh, speaking of letters. My town
It really reminds me of like Kiki's delivery service. You know?
Yeah,
Broom. And, you know.
Kiki, if
Curious.
she was a drunk. Sergey
Yeah,
shakes his
Russian.
head, seemingly unhappy with the idea. That reminds me, I was looking through Jiu's voice lines, and she's just like, I tried the liquor that that other Arcanist drink, and she's talking about Lilia, and she's like, it's so strong. She's like, I could serve if I served that at my tavern, then people would pass out within one cup.
Damn. You know it's bad when she mentions that.
Why'd you say that? I couldn't be happier to have them home safe. It's just... It should be farming season, but... They'll come back to find nothing to farm.
He squats down and grabs a fistful of the grass beneath his feet.
The weather was just right last year, but something went seriously wrong. It grew fast, tall too, but didn't make any seed at all. Our summer harvest was a complete disaster. The barns are almost empty. At least they won't starve to death at the front.
But Manus Vindicti could strike at any time out there. Probably safer for them to come back.
Do you think the Manus will reach the dawn?
Hard to say. The main forces in Western Europe for now. The Manus are like rats. Who knows where they might show up next?
The young Cossack scratches at a few thin hairs on his upper lip. The boy's best attempt at any type of mustache. God, I feel that.
I swear, I did more fighting during training than in actual service. All I do is wait around for orders. And this one's just stupid. Find out where the bandits are hiding. Are you serious?
I think this guy's just stupid.
Telling me we have to find just a few dozen people who only come out at night somewhere in all this forest. They may as well have us search for a needle in a haystack.
Could be worse.
So what do you think real war is like?
Oh, I know what it's like. All the men in my family have fought on the battlefield. Мой дедушка, papa, и брат.
He dodges the question, fixing his eyes on the flying broom Lily always carries.
Next ford's a
I
few
bet she does have
kilometers
it.
off yet. Why don't you just fly over and take a look?
Yeah. Yeah, she has her broom with her now, but...
Heck of a lot faster. Be able to return to camp before dark.
Red 38 isn't fueled by grass like one of your horses. And its flight time is measured in minutes, not hours. Or are you trying to keep me grounded if we get into a fight?
I know. Why don't you teach me to fly a broomstick and apply for a new S101VE? Then we can take turns scouting.
How did he even pronounce that?
Oh, I'd love to see your face when you fall from the sky. But I'd rather not tell your commander that his cavalryman broke a leg flying my broom.
It's not like you're any better. If it weren't for Colonel Sternova,
Damn.
you'd have gone face first in the dirt your first day on a horse. I, on the other hand, was regularly riding from my village to Berigrad with sacks full of beets at half your age.
Broomsticks aren't horses. And if I catch you sneaking in to steal it at night, you're a dead man. Got it?
You're right to warn him, Lieutenant. Sergei's been stealing since he was a kid.
Oh my god. Called out. Cavalryman returns with the horse just in time to join in the virtual beating. The verbal beating.
My dedushka caught him, of course. Nearly broke Sergei's hand when he wrestled it from him.
Damn.
The other cavalryman burst into laughter at Sergei as Sergei's face flushes beet red. He turns away but barks a hasty rebuttal.
Shut up! It's not like he ever used it anyway.
But he can't stop the taunts. The cavalrymen take obvious delight in dredging up his old scandals one by one. Poor
Please,
Sergei.
Stop making things up about me. Oh, I can't stand it here. You know what? When I get back, I'm going straight to the commander to get transferred to the Prisklonnaya company.
You mean the 5th Company? Isn't their commander your old rival in love?
Oh my god. Even louder laughter erupts from the Cossack.
Damn,
This
this
guy-
guy has lore.
This guy can't win.
Yeah.
Ignoring their rowdy banter, Lilia lifts her gaze to the heavy clouds drifting beyond the river like white fortresses floating in the sky. Dry, warm air sweeps across the plain, driving the floating castles forward and tugging at Lilia's sweat-soaked hair. Lit.
Already sweating. This heat's not normal. No one in the Foundation got the time to look into this? Maybe they'll send Vertin. That wouldn't be so bad.
She's Mrs. Burton. Her eyes are drawn to the merging line between earth and sky, a view she could never have seen from the from the foundation hidden away in the mountains. Then along the slope, black figures burst into view, tearing ragged gaps into the horizon.
Huh? Sergei!
Someone call me?
Me. You got the telescope, right? Hand it over.
What's that, Lieutenant? I can't hear you.
I said...
Oh. No, Sergei! A bullet tears through Sergei, the price for a moment of carelessness.
Lean!
No.
Poor Sergei. Before the cameraman can react, Sergei has collapsed onto his back. The plane explodes into gunfire, screaming horses, and panic shouts. Among the chaos, Red 38... Oh. Roy's to life, I think it's what it said. Oh. Above the step, Ilya kicks off, circling low to draw the enemy's fire.
Bandits! Across the river! Sasha, get Sergei behind the rocks. The rest of you cover fire in this direction. Empty a clip and mount your horses.
Copy. What about you, Lieutenant?
I'll take a little trip to their rear. Stand back! Wouldn't want to swallow my exhaust.
Seconds later, the battle-tested, whatever the fuck, soars 100 feet in the air, effortlessly carrying its pilot.
Let's see what you got.
Battle time. Okay, hold on, do I have a... Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, at least it brought us back here. No, I wanted to do this. Okay.
Let's kill time together.
I'll handle this. All right.
Oh, I forgot I had it on auto.
An accurate reading. According to my calculations.
Expedited.
Do not let yourself go numb.
Perish.
Freaking dumbass.
I love the effects!
Fleischwunde.
Freaking dumbass.
Schedule
The
confirmed.
dead embrace you.
Wear gloves. In my sights.
Show mercy.
Follow the plan.
Oh, hi.
Hella.
Huh? It's already over.
Also, look, they push back their hair a bit.
Yeah, that's cool. I really like that animation.
The brief exchange of fire ends quickly under air superiority. The riverside grows quiet again. Ilya hovers above, keeping a bird's eye view of the area.
Bandits down. Last three heading north. Looks like they're taking cover in the woods.
It looks like she has little cat ears.
Only one injured and Sasha's
It
with him.
does.
Nothing to worry about there. Rest are headed to the fort. They can deal with the down too.
Ilya turns in the direction of the fleeing bandits.
I'll find their hideout.
The shadows of the trees may veil the ground below, but they cannot stop the eagle that soars above. Most of the yellowing leaves have swept away by the autumn wind, leaving their slender branches thrusting out in all directions like a sparse web strung into the sky.
Come on. Can't you run faster? Wasting my time.
For a pilot accustomed to high speeds, this hunt is closer to herding livestock.
At this rate, I'll have time to spare for a drink.
Do not drink and fly. Oh. A black cloud explodes beside her ear. Then another and a third. Hundreds of tiny metal fragments slice countless cuts into her clothes.
Triple A? How the did they get that?
She drops down, flying so low that the tips of the branches nearly catch her as she presses on toward its source.
Just a little closer. Let me see what you're hiding in there.
Bare branches slice her view into fragments. Black smoke smears everything dark. But her determination grants her a fleeting instant, just enough for her to catch sight of a small glade where an anti-aircraft gun stands.
Gotcha.
She pulls the broomstick upward, driving it into the heavy clouds at a near vertical angle.
Weapons not from this era. No way bandits could get their hands on it. Yeah, there's no mistaking the model. Automatic anti-aircraft gun 37, ACP 37. It's Xeno. Need to report this to the commander. Vincent will want to know too. Huh?
Her broom's been hit. It's falling.
No, not now, buddy. Please get me clear of the woods.
It's too late. She's already pushed the broom beyond its limits. She's falling fast.
This is bad. Really bad.
Can't believe Lily is fucking dead.
Well, do you think she could probably land or crash into the river there? Hopefully.
Hopefully, or she's crashing into the Xeno base.
Hopefully not. That sounds bad.
It's like, something's gonna happen. The Prophet front lines. This slide political interest between lines of pleasantries like an eel slipping through kelp. That's how the big shots always talk. Conversation among the big shots. Inside a Foundation office, the sound of a ringing communicator interrupts a briefing. Ernie glances at the device, a direct line to Xeno headquarters. He nods, signaling the committee member to wrap up mid-report. Once the door closes, he picks up. So, Simone here, according to Ivan's report, the cavalry has been harassed by bandits for weeks. Are these bandits connected to the menace? No evidence of that. More like a mix of local warlords and scattered gangs, though a couple of the rapidly growing factions seem suspicious. Ads start soon. Have your people maintain surveillance. Contact the Foundation. The moment anything develops, we'll send reinforcements. No need. Ivan has enough manpower. Assuming the cavalry corps can be trusted. I looked into Commander Ivan. He was a trusted subordinate to that formal admiral. Plus, I heard they're both from the Don River region. I will handle him. I hope you understand the Don River region is a critical component of the Foundation strategy to ensure downstream stability and the safety of our new recruits. Supporting the cavalry corps is our top priority. Save it. Since 1999, I've dealt with more politicians like you than I've smoked cigarettes. The Don is just a crack in the dam. What really matters is the line of battle along the Black Sea and Baltic Sea, right? Just stay in touch. He begins to ponder, could this small crack pose a risk of total collapse? Battlefield recording. We've heard this old friend's voice before. St. Pablo was named via the Timekeeper. Xeno audio restoration technique is based on hypothesis. Hold on, I'm just gonna skim this. Okay, yeah, it's about Lilia. Sound wave comparison results indicate a 96.34% match to Lieutenant Lilia's vocal sample in the Xeno database, confirming the speaker's identity with high confidence. Analysis suggests the primary communicator experienced two certain interferences. The nature of the interference remains undetermined. I will wait to do the extra battles. Downstream from the Don, on a stretch of flat meadow, a camp rises from mud-packed earth and sacked logs. It's no grand fortress, but it's enough to shelter an army at rest. Xeno cavalry commander Ivan Ivovich, I can't. I'm not even going to attempt. Stands tall and broad, watching the recruits drill their formations. Oh, another old man.
Commander?
With her usual brief greeting, Xeno Cavalry Chief of Staff Sabina Cernova approaches.
Yes, Sabina.
You've left the war room.
Oh.
Any commands?
Alright, ads are starting in a second.
Just catching a breath. That stuffy air will be the death of me.
Alright, yeah, we'll probably just stop here until ads are done. Let me... Oh, let's not do all caps. Wait. I wonder how much my medicine's gonna be. Do you got anything going on today or this weekend?
Today no, just the stream, and then Saturday I have to drive to another job. Back to Tombstone. Kinda just chilling.
I wanted to come down to see you before I left, but things escalated.
Yeah, shit happens. It's all good.
Okay, I should be able to get that just fine. And then... Oh yeah,
What is this?
After 5 p.m. Okay.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Do I want to order food?
You got no snacks?
I got some fig bars, but I kind of want to save them for the drive.
How are you guys gonna try and like straight drive it, or are you gonna do it over like 2 days?
Yeah, the reason they're coming together is so that they can swap driving and just get here in one go. And then we're doing the same back. Neither of them realized I can't drive that far. Or
At a time.
more than like 5 hours. So yeah, they're gonna be switching driving, and I'm gonna have to explain to them that I get car sick. So that'll be fun. But
I'm sure it'll be okay.
yeah, it'll be fine. I'll just have to either sit in the middle seat in the back or sit in the front seat. I guess it'll depend on if they're using the front seat to take naps.
Yeah, I'm like, how are you? You're bringing your vehicle, right?
They're towing it behind theirs.
Okay.
Because that was the original plan before I figured out all my insurance nonsense. So that I didn't have to worry about it. So we just went back to that plan since my aunt and uncle couldn't come down to help me drive up. And that way I don't have to worry about driving with, like, trying to keep up with them.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna...
Sounds way less stressful.
Yeah, I think they're also gonna get, like, a U-Haul attachment, but I'm not entirely sure on that part. Like, I'm pretty sure I could fit most of my car into... most of my room into my car, and then my furniture into his truck. Alright. That should be over. Welcome back, everyone.
Besides,
Welcome
a
back.
little more time among the bumps.
Hope the ads treated you well.
Their spines straight and their commanding officer's face in their minds.
I think they know your face already. After all, many only joined the cavalry after you gave that speech in the village.
Ah, Dubrovka. Tell me, Sabina, did the pups bring any news?
Stop calling them pups.
She's fine. She says she wants to see you again at your convenience.
There are no great rides ahead for now. I'll find the time to visit her. If this golden famine continues to gnaw at us, the dawn will be no home for her. No winter, no crops. The steppe has turned her most brutal. I will find a way to persuade her to leave.
We reported the famine to the Foundation long ago, but there's still no sign of their investigators.
This is far from the heart of the war. With the Foundation so short on manpower, we're just dust on their boots.
Messy hoofbeats burst from the camp entrance, the familiar sound of bad news.
What's wrong?
Out of the way, rookies. Wounded incoming.
Okay, Lilia managed to...
Yeah, don't you hear his whimpering? I could almost cry.
At the rear, tied to a horse's back, sits a wailing injured boy.
Shut up, Sasha! I got shot! Ради бога, shot! Больно!
Oh, is it in his leg? That sucks. The soldiers quickly clear the way for the reconnaissance team. Lilia dismounts first, followed by the rest of the team, except Sergei.
Leave Sergei to me, Lieutenant. You should report to the commander.
On it. And find a way to shut him up before the whole camp's forced to listen to the wails of his great military feat.
She turns to see the commander striding forward.
No need to hunt me down, Lieutenant. What news?
Bad is what? Broomstick's broken. Won't be flying until I get the parts to fix it.
Of course, her first concern is her broomstick.
But it gets worse. We have a situation, sir. And I think it's a big one.
To the war room. You too, Sabina.
Look.
So, the bandits have Xeno AZP-37s and arcane-guided VT-fuse anti-aircraft guns. You swear it, Lieutenant?
Yes. We practiced how to dodge anti-aircraft shots with these kinds of guns when I was a trainee. Loaded with training ammo, of course.
There have been no reports of missing weapons, and we're not carrying any AZPs.
Oh, there's an option for the map here? We can see where everyone is? That's cool. The chief of staff, keeping the entire supply chain in mind, quickly rules out several possibilities.
Then those weapons came from an outer source. And like as not, they have more of them.
An outer source. Impossible through air, and all land and water routes are under our surveillance. And there's no reason the locals wouldn't know about any hidden bypass they might have used. I can't think of any way of transporting mass weaponry and personnel without drawing attention.
Then we look to the hand that fed them. Who would hold Xeno weaponry besides Xeno itself?
Manus Vindicte? They might have captured them on another battlefield and given them to the bandits here.
Yeah, the Manus. That would save us some brain juice. But I don't think that's likely. Do you know how many humans there are among the bandits? Any Manus would blast them all to bits before they gave them so much as a pistol. Plus, these guys ran as soon as they suffered a loss. There's no way they're under Manus Vindicte's control. There is a possibility we're ignoring here. Igor's rebels.
For a second, the faces of the cavalry corps' leaders' faces freeze. Even the candlelight seemed to stop flickering. Only Lilia seemed immune to it.
You served under Igor, didn't you, Commander? He's more than capable of transporting personnel and supplies in unconventional ways, right?
I have to correct you, Lieutenant.
You're right. While under Igor, I saw his arcane skill in use. He could slip men and guns through stone as if it were air.
Well, good news is, Igor cut ties with Manus Vindicta after the ritual in Antarctica. So whether it's him or them, we only need to deal with one.
Oh, so he did leave. News like this cannot lift the iron gray shadows sitting beneath the commander's eyes.
If it is Igor, the questions only grow. Why bring this Griffin Legion of his to Beregrad, so far from the front? Even if he seeks something here, why ride with bandits? He never stomached their filth before. Is it supplies he wants? But the Golden Famine grips the entire basin. Or is this all by his hand?
I think we're giving him a bit too much credit. His questions quickly trail off into agitated muttering. He stops himself before more can leave his lips.
I'll send word to headquarters. Intelligence should reach a more solid conclusion. Sabina, double the patrols. I want eyes on the woods at all times.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Lilia, since horsemanship is not your expertise, you'll remain at camp until your broomstick is mended. That's an order.
He really said, you can't ride a horse worth shit, so you're not leaving. Lilia almost defends her riding skills, but quickly swallows her words.
All right. Understood.
Sounds pretty smart, though.
Yeah.
Don't let the person who used to fly and be grounded. And,
It's easy to find the field kitchen at this hour. The aroma of hot unleavened bread guides their rumbling stomachs through the maze of tents.
Right in time for dinner.
She glances at Sergei, who's standing among the other soldiers around a huge soup pot. He holds his bowl, taking between heavy mouthfuls.
In that moment, I saw the bullet coming at me.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, my amulet worked.
Oh, I like how he has like little scratches on his face now.
Gave me just enough time to dodge the hit to the chest. Still hit the leg though. You have no idea how much it hurts.
This man.
Too bad it didn't hit your mouth.
Hey, Lieutenant.
His legs snap to attention, some cabbage soup spilling from the bowl and his quivering hand onto his fingertips.
Oh yeah, must really hurt. Still managed to drag yourself to the mess hall for some soup though, didn't you?
Well, of course. It'll take more than a bullet to take me down. Speaking of soup...
Soup. He raises the bowl in his hand. Inside, a few measly scraps of cabbage float around a single soaked scrap of bread.
Look at this stuff. We're soldiers, not rabbits.
Oh my god. Dude, did you not hear all the talk about the famine? You were the one that brought it up.
Quit your whining. I know you've got some dried meat. Eat it.
This guy's a dumbass. But Lilia's dumbass.
Lilia grips a piece of bread from the table and spoons herself a bowl of soup. The thin cabbage leaves sink to the bottom of the bowl like a damp gauze. Like everyone else, she dips the dry, unleavened bread into her soup to soften it. Sergei hands her some dried meat, then pulls a bottle from behind his back, the liquid inside clear, seemingly harmless.
Here, have some, Lieutenant.
Oh my god.
Not bad.
Of course she's not gonna argue about alcohol.
How come the bandits have something powerful enough to shoot you down?
Don't know how, don't know why. Nobody does.
Well, it isn't hard to guess. They're obviously going to rob the villages. Wait. This is bad. All the young and fit have gone to war. They won't be able to defend themselves.
Ketchamichu and ice. For a moment, a dark...
No ASMR kind of bit.
Nope. A dark cloud falls upon his face, but soon is lightened by another idea.
Hey, no orders this afternoon, right? Want to go fishing with me? I'm going to the river.
Now? You forget that bullet so quick.
I know a safe place where we can fish, and I've got the amulet. There's no bullet that can kill me. Trust, you're not going to tell me you're full after that sorry excuse for a soup, are you? There may not be any crops, but I bet there's still plenty of fish in the river.
Weren't you just wailing about your leg a few hours ago?
It's no big deal.
He finishes the last of his food, drops the bowl, and jogs away.
Shot in the leg. More like scratched.
Let him be dramatic. The arid wind blows the needle grass into a sea of rustling waves. Is Karan here? It's Karan! A horse's playground, but for a fugitive long on the run from the authorities, it's hell. Meryl!
Carol,
Look,
how far have we gone since we left the road?
look at she's so cute now. She stopped being an NPC. Or a background NPC, rather. On the open grassland, one might travel for hours without seeing another soul. Among the endless waves of grass, it's easy to lose your way.
15 kilometers southeast, perhaps less. Our speed is slower than usual.
Karan!
Are you weary? Would you like to rest?
Maybe later. This doesn't seem like the best place for a break. Do you think this map is reliable? The one the cart driver gave us?
The cart driver.
Alright, I'll refresh your memory one more time. Or should I say, for the millionth time. It all started after we left Poland. Somehow, we got ourselves on a train heading east. The one full of Czechoslovakians.
Memories of you insisting they let us aboard the train because you can avoid the soldiers in black in the east come to mind.
Of course you'd remember that, of all things. Anyway, so we got on the train, but before we went too far, we were stopped by some group. A fight must have broken out because there were gunshots everywhere. It was utter bedlam, so we grabbed Andreas from the stock car and slipped away south.
Me. The warhorse seemed grateful for the daring rescue.
That's when we met the cart driver I mentioned. He'd lost a horse, so we made a deal. We'd lend him Andreas for the day, and he'd take us somewhere safe.
Then he has fulfilled his promise. This is indeed a peaceful and safe place.
Hardly. We're in the middle of bloody nowhere. If we can't find people soon, I'll starve to death.
Karan lowers his head, troubled by his failure to consider the needs of the living. Andreas also turns his head aside. He can live off the grassland alone.
Oh, not to blame you two. Forget it. Guess there's nothing for it but to keep moving forwards.
Karan's really like, fuck, I forgot that people have to eat. He flips the messy hand-drawn map again, squinting to make out the shape of a river among its chaotic lines.
He said we could find his niece in Peravosnia by the Don River. But which one is the Don?
He didn't bother writing it?
If we're even going in the right direction, that is. Or if this map is actually accurate. Andreas?
Nate?
Could I stand on your back for a minute?
Andreas lowers himself, allowing the girl to clamber onto his back. Then they both rise up at the same time, Meryl's feet trembling.
What are you doing, Meryl? You could fall.
Karan's like, daughter, get down.
Just be ready to catch me if I fall. Alright?
Meryl shakingly detaches the telescope she picked up in some ruins from her belt and looks towards what she believes to be east.
Where could it be? All I see is grass and trees. Alright, other side. Other side.
Charon, I see rooftops! Right ahead, you...
She's gonna fall, isn't she? Oh my god. Meryl. She hops in excitement and, as expected, loses her balance. Just to be continued. Meryl's fucking dead.
Oh. Hope not.
Alright, let's see. Oh. Cavalry Corps main force, enemy main force, Griffin Legion main force, squad, enemy squad, squad route. Ilya leads her unit back to the cavalry corps and reports an encounter with to Commander Ivan. After a brief discussion, they reach a conclusion: the enemy is likely either Xeno rebels or forces affiliated with Manus Vindictae. Oh. Alright, and then this is the... And then, what is this? Rabies! Rabies is getting a dispatch. The Eastern Front is currently experiencing crop failure due to the Golden Famine. We seek professional knowledge regarding plains agriculture or insights from specialists with long-term experience living and working under such conditions. To the optimistic Scarecrow. Oh. And then we'll...
I fucking love Rabies. I'm glad he appeared.
Fields, drought, water, poor water, plant crops, bad people. This oral report has been transcribed into an audio signal and forwarded to Laplace Scientific Computing Center. John Tudor has been commissioned to attempt interpretation. That sounds like something's bad happening to Rabies. While we have obtained a device from the agriculture specialist, we lack a short-term means to resolve the Golden Famine. If the Foundation were to invest significant resources into the Wishing Spring, would it be possible to improve crop conditions? We'll see what La Source says about this. So someone important in the Foundation believes you can buy wishes just by dumping gold coins or candied fruit into the spring. Well, then why not carry those sweets to the fields where nothing grows so people can actually fill their bellies? My poor little jar only holds spring water, so if you're hoping for a miracle, go find that guy who lives inside a golden lamp. Oh. Marsha's here. The Foundation's received Team Timekeeper's application for a field operation in the Eastern Front. Considering the current conditions in the region and the importance of Team Timekeeper, the Foundation decides that 12 squad? That's 12, right? 12 squad will assign. Oh, hi. Hi, Daisy. No worries. I'm glad you found time
Welcome in, Daisy.
I'm glad you found time to at least stop in. The newly formed Flying Witches are also deployed to the Eastern Front. Okay, so there are now Flying Witches, apparently. Just as we complain. But, I forgot that Marsha joined the little troop, or the little squad that was being formed. With that other NPC that everyone was like, why are you an NPC? To Marsha, it's been a long time. How's everything going at the Foundation? There's nothing left to do on the Western Front, so I accepted a commission and came to the Luxembourg region. Unexpectedly, Hound is here as well. I initially thought he was pursuing me, but once I put a gun to his head, he became quite obedient. I set a few rules for him. As long as he does not interfere with me, I will provide assistance, just as we did on the Western Front. I intended to have him pass along this letter, but I prefer to avoid excessive involvement with the Foundation. Perhaps we can meet and talk someday. I hope you remain safe. I'm guessing this is from Sentinel. Yep. 12 Squad member Hound reported the two sides recently experienced some minor friction in the Luxembourg area. Although the situation ended peacefully, we request clarifications on your objectives to avoid misunderstanding. Yeah, I don't have Sentinel. Why does Horpedia count for here? What's Horpedia doing here? The Foundation is being
random.
being overly sensitive. I am merely extinguishing the approaching flames. To avoid further complications, allow me to make this clear. When my actions align with the Foundation's objectives in the future, I am willing to offer my assistance, provided I am not obstructed with and necessary intelligence is shared. These are the rules I established with Hound. You are free to confirm with him. She's just like, fuck off. I'm not going to tell you shit. Oh. What kitty just broke down my door? Layla. Yesterday I ran into a Xeno officer who had just come back from reporting on the Eastern Front. He leaned in and told me as quietly as he could, Igor's troop might be active out there too. You mean the Xeno rebels? The cleanup work in Sao Paulo isn't even finished yet. Are things really about to blow up again on the Eastern Front? I can't figure out what anyone would want in a place where people are barely getting enough to eat. I hear Team Timekeeper has also submitted an external assignment request to the Eastern Front. Maybe something big is really going on out there. Alright. Sonetta! We have seen Timekeeper's application for a sealed operation in the Eastern Front. Given the current instability of the region, we have reservations about deploying.
I'm getting a phone call. Be right back.
Okay. According to the Timekeeper, this operation aims to obtain intelligence related to Yurd. Our source is currently confidential, but the Timekeeper deems the operation necessary. I will respect her judgment and accompany her. The situation on the Eastern Front does pose risks, but we can seek support from local cavalry, from the local cavalry corps. I will also fulfill my duties as chief assistant and ensure the Timekeeper's personal safety. All right. That was a lot. Alright. Your nails are long, ma'am. You got some grippers. Alright, oh. There it is. Beyond the Golden Famine. Read the poem. Glittering golden plains, a gentle breeze passes, yet no grain dances. The earth is like a misunderstood mother, again and again reaching out her withered hands. I see sunlight fall on the fields, the wheat stands quiet and clean, almost cruel. O weeping wheat, may you bear silent fruit enough to sustain, even if only to fill a child's smile. Alright, I'm gonna do this fight real quick while we're waiting for Vibs.
Let's kill time together.
Doom of a dead.
Schedule confirmed. Customized bullets.
Show mercy. Cherish life.
Expedited.
Rotten toes. Ha! I'm losing my patience.
Schedule can
Sterilize.
follow the plan. Right on target.
Oh, hi.
Another perfect combination of reason and passion.
Let's see if we have enough for another thing. And we do not. Ava, what are you doing? Okay. I don't think you want to lay on that towel. I had to use it earlier. No? You're settled? Okay.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
You're fine.
I wouldn't worry. I bet even the mighty adamant has fallen once or twice.
The young man in uniform comes to the tall fruitless pear tree Meryl is seated under and offers a bowl of steamed rice mixed with wheat. She glances at him longingly.
Here you are. Thanks again for helping my uncle with his car. I know it's not much, but this is all we have right now.
She reaches out a hand and pulls it back awkwardly.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard you had a strong harvest this year.
The past few years were good, it's true. People had to leave to fight, but the land still blessed us. But this year has been strange. Certainly the winter. Soon after planting, the wheat grew wild. The fields are gold, yes, but there's no grain.
Even as he speaks of the failed crops, he still hands the bowl to Meryl.
You look starving. I've enlisted with the cavalry. There'll be plenty enough food for me there.
The cavalry?
The Xeno cavalry.
Meryl forces her cry of Xeno down, lowers her head, and begins to eat. The young man turns towards the shadow that has been hiding behind the tree.
Are you sure you wouldn't like any food?
I need no sustenance. Thank you for sharing the little food you have left. How may this kindness be repaid?
No need. I'll be leaving soon and there's no work to do right now. You have a beautiful horse. Wish I could have one as lovely as him. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not asking for him.
Hi, Robin. Welcome in.
Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day.
Sorry I'm late to the party. No worries. We're not that far in. A commanding voice stops the new recruit mid-sentence.
Just two refugees, sir.
Conscription officer steps forward, his eyes lingering on the strange man covered in white cloth.
Refugees? From where?
From Poland. I was looking for a friend there, but because of the war, I couldn't find...
You're 456 cheerleader. Yeah! You're doing it! Soon. She stammers, blinking wildly over her clumsy lie. Fortunately, the officer is too distracted to notice her embarrassment.
Arcanist, aren't you? We could use your talents in the Xeno cavalry. Room,
Yeah, congrats, Robin. That's crazy.
Apologies, sir.
Mad skill.
There is no desire to join any party within me.
And I don't have any talents at all, officer. Sir, I can't even hold a gun.
Another lie erupts from her, another bid to escape desperate times, but the conscription officer takes no interest.
You better leave soon. This place is crawling with bandits.
Bandits?
Brigands, raiders, ruffians. You didn't bump into any on your way here. Lucky dogs. Though you can thank the cavalry corps for that. But even with our efforts, the situation's been getting worse. Somehow they've got new weapons. We might be facing a serious battle.
Watch streak reached. Hell yeah. Are you offering... Oh no, Dorito, I thought that was pizza.
The flames of conflicts burn everywhere. This is why I'm asking you to join us. Xeno needs new blood if we're to ever know peace. If you change your mind, come to our camp. It's downstream of the Don, past the city.
The conscription officer turns around. Just then, a dozen newly enlisted Cossacks gather behind him, standing in little groups of those they know. They show off their new uniforms, competing over who takes better care of his horse and whose shakshuka is the most legendary in history. A fully armed cavalryman gallops in from outside the village, plunging himself between the panicking ranks of recruits. Half his body is smeared in dark with blood, the horse beneath him snorting heavily.
Cavalry incoming, the size of a platoon. What do we do?
Oh my god.
Can you still ride?
Yes, sir.
Then hurry to the sitch and report this. The rest of you, form a blockade. Do not allow the bandits to enter the village.
Sir, yes, sir.
Alright, we got 20-something seconds until ads start. The conscription officer scans the area. The unsettled young cavalryman enlisted less than half an hour ago. Look at him as if he is their only savior.
There is no escape. Turn your back to the enemy and they will take the opportunity. Take up your weapons. Protect your families.
The boys shake off their scared looks, leaving their huddled groups and shouldering their weapons a little clumsily.
What? Bandits?
As Meryl's mind goes blank, she feels Charon press the reins into her hands.
Let Andreas take you. Leave here, Meryn.
What? What about you?
I'll just run off when danger comes. That is what you said. Do not waste any more time.
Oh.
I don't even know where to...
Downstream of the Don River, like the officer said. Now go.
The Charon's just like, daughter, leave. I love that.
Yeah, he's adorable.
I love that Charon, like, he has a really bad memory with, when it comes to, like, most people. But, like, you know, his ex-boyfriend, and then, like, Meryl, he's able to kind of keep in his head. Alright, ads have started.
Everybody shall be missed.
Yeah, I think Daisy was the only one that's safe.
Yeah.
Do not let yourself go now.
Oh my god.
Freaking dumbass.
Why is that just like a giant hand on this? Hello?
I'm losing my patience.
Nice.
Schedule
The dead
Wear gloves. Customized bullets.
Freaking dumbass.
Vergossenes Blut für nichts.
Freaking dumbass.
All is planned.
Get out of here.
Schedule confirmed.
Sterilize.
The clock is ticking.
Alright, time to crack some codes.
Follow the plan.
Ha!
Signal confirmed. Ready to depart.
Please, go ahead. There's work left here to be done.
Hi, Arrow. I don't know if they can hear me. Let's take here into the antidote.
Noise.
Do I order food?
What food are you thinking of?
I don't know. I had Panda Express last night, and I saved some for this morning, so my stomach's a little bit upset, but like I don't want to have to worry about food for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And breakfast tomorrow, technically. Oh, did I delete the DoorDash app? I think I did. I'm going to be in an area where DoorDash will probably be useless soon.
Oh shit.
The town isn't very big, from what I've gathered.
Okay, then everything should be within driving distance at least.
Yeah. Alright, and it seems like ads are over. It didn't give me the little notification, but...
Excellent. Are we gonna do a 10 pull soon?
We'll have to see, because we're gonna gamble? Let's go gambling!
Let's go gambling!
Andrea, I'm slipping.
Andrea said, well, hold the fuck on. She clings to the horse with all her might as he charges at full speed. She can't even spare a hand to draw her weapon and fight back. A series of crackling gunshots blast past her on all sides.
Run, Andrea, run! No, hold on. Just go!
She can't cross the Dawn. Spread out, surround her.
What? The Dawn?
She gathers her courage and opens her eyes only to find a broad river blocking her escape.
Oh no.
Her mind goes blank again. Andreas can only slow down before rushing the water.
Don't shoot. You might hit that beauty she's riding. I'll take her out, and I'll get the horse.
You leave Andreas alone. And Meryl, but like, also Andreas. It's like a hammer has struck her arm. She loses her balance and falls to one side. Well, hope she can swim. Dark freezing water swallows her in an instant, followed by the piercing pain of a bullet.
No.
Do not talk underwater. Meryl's drowning, and you're doing the dancing dino emote.
Oh goodness.
Commander.
The chief of staff enters the tent.
Speak.
The commander's voice is hoarse, yet Stanova delivers her report without pause.
Perevasnaya is lost. We don't know the details of the situation, but it's surely devastating. The refugees said they saw a huge smoke cloud coming from the village. At least 3 settlements have been attacked. The survivors say the weapons employed were unconventional. The villages struck are all upstream from here, northeast of Berigrad. I suggest we quickly position the main force here, here, and here to seize advantageous terrain.
And Chief of Staff points out the positions on the military map spread across the table, only to find the commander's focus elsewhere. Heavy air closes in around Stanova. She falters.
Sir.
Headquarters has spoken.
What did they say? They wouldn't interfere with the cavalry corps' tactics, would they?
We withdraw from the Dawn in 2 weeks. We will engage Manus Vindictae in Hungary next month.
Oh. Her military instincts prevent her from making sense of this order.
I don't understand, sir. Bandits are killing and robbing civilians in higher numbers than ever. And we've just been told to leave? Are you certain headquarters is fully aware of the situation?
Probably.
They are more aware than any of us. Intelligence gave their conclusion. We've stumbled upon Igor's army.
Then they should send reinforcements. End the rebels once and for all. Not ask us to run away with our tails between our legs.
There are no reinforcements. Manus Vindictae's army marches on the Foundation headquarters as we speak. The front is under immense pressure.
Damn.
Don't forget that our mission here was to recruit new blood to bolster headquarters defenses. As for Igor, he cut ties with Manus Vindictae after Antarctica. They say some kind of bargain was struck, though the terms remain unknown. Since then, the rebels have crossed no blades with either the Foundation or Xeno. The Joint Committee wants to keep it that way.
Of course they do.
So, they want us to leave so we won't fight Igor?
Correct.
Chorto! All this time the Foundation, especially those hawks, has been belittling Xeno for Igor's betrayal. Yet here they are, still trying to stay in his good graces?
Politicians, Sabina. For them, the two don't clash.
Politicians? Ha! I'm sick to death of the conniving bastards. To hell with the Foundation, to hell with those ridiculous bird parties, to hell with Irenai, and to hell with...
Sabina.
I mean, I agree with her. The hint of warning in his tone fails to stop her.
Their lapdog Lilia. Her support? Don't make me laugh. I know why they sent her.
Oof.
She's both Xeno and Foundation. Her file says loyalty guaranteed after investigation. She's a surveillant. A Foundation babysitter, monitoring you, me, everyone. So the Dawn doesn't become the next Sao Paulo. It's an insult. A humiliation. Xeno should never have to yield to those so-called hawks.
Colonel Sabina Sternova, have you lost your senses?
His gentle warning provides ineffective. The commander turns to harsh reprimand.
Do you accuse Lieutenant Lilia based on proof, or only because of her ties to the Foundation?
The commander purses his lips, his jaw grinding as if he were chewing on a piece of steel. He bends down, draws out a crumbled letter, and passes it across the table. Sternova takes it, her brows knitting together.
Ivan, Irenai's people have done it. Xeno's fate is inevitable. I write this letter only as a reminder from one friend to another. The Joint Committee is tightening its control over Xeno's military operations. Every commander stationed outside of HQ must be accompanied by a liaison entrusted by the Foundation. You were once Igor's most trusted subordinate. For that reason alone, the Hawks were planning to torture you during the trial.
Torture?
All I could do was assure the committee of your loyalty and assign the least capable liaison to you, the Flying Witch. I'm sure you've heard this title before. She has no interest in politics, never writes reports unless forced to, and in many ways shares your temperament. That said, ensure you strictly follow every order, both from Xeno and the Foundation. We must be smart. The burden on you is much heavier than you realize. Do not embarrass us. Song.
The letter is set down, silence falls. After a few heartbeats, muffled shouts carry through the canvas. The Cossacks are struggling with a fierce horse.
I'll begin preparations for the withdrawal, if that is your order.
The commander lets out a long, weary sigh.
Orders are to assemble all cavalrymen in Belgrade. We hold the city for 2 weeks. Then, we withdraw.
We're withdrawing anyway. Why risk the 2 weeks?
Lily, what are you doing?
What's the goofy girl doing?
She was trying to get in on the box. Hey, y'all. You're gonna fall off, Lily. Okay. She's stable now.
Yeah, good.
We've contacted the cavalry corps in the Downriver Basin. Lieutenant Lydia's communication device was damaged during the battle, but she has returned to her post safely.
That's a relief.
However, according to her report, it's all but confirmed that Igor's rebels have shown up at the Eastern Front. Burton, is it possible to delay your plans to travel to Belgrade? A conflict is highly likely to break out
Nope.
there.
Thank you. I just finished my water though. Just finished my crunchy water.
Conveyed to me a message about Erd. It said there's some information to be gleaned about.
I will stretch though, thank you.
I'm not sure how dependable it is. But since it concerns Erd's whereabouts, I have no choice but to go.
I appreciate you sharing the source of your information with me. But Chris.
Madame Z betrays a rare look of surprise.
Before the Antarctic operation, he was just a liaison of the Foundation's military department, responsible for communication and coordination between the Foundation and the Xeno Task Force. He got promoted after we entered this era, but all information held by the Foundation concerning Erd is strictly controlled, only accessible to the authorized few. And he's not one of them.
Oh.
More likely than not, this information came directly from the Hawks. They're using you to obtain information they can't legally acquire themselves. And Creus is their intermediary.
Locating Erd has been my primary mission since the 8th storm. A mission that may prove useful to the Foundation, don't you think?
If this information really does help you find Erd, then yes, it would be good news for everyone, no matter their affiliation. But in the Hawks' eyes, you owe them one. They might hold this over you if and when the time comes for you to choose a side. What's more, the expansion of Team Timekeeper was spearheaded by the Hawks. It's only natural that people are starting to doubt Timekeeper's neutrality.
Madame Z's voice is gentle but persuasive. She sincerely hopes the young lady before her will not be drawn into the whirlpool of politics.
I know you have no political inclinations, but the Hawks are creating an image that you are working with them. I'm not saying this to stop you, Burton. I simply want to keep you abreast of what's happening inside Foundation.
Thank you, Madam Z. I'm ready for whatever lies ahead. Please accept my official application to travel to Belgrade.
Only by stepping into the flood can one uncover the secrets hidden beneath the water.
I see. After the Joint Committee's admonition, Admiral Sohm ordered the cavalry corps to prioritize the safety of the city. Belgrade should be safe for a time.
Thanks for the lurk, Arrow.
What's the committee's attitude towards Igor now?
Igor is the enemy. However, reports from the Western Front state he's no longer working with the Menace. We're currently re-evaluating Igor's motivations. That said, the committee does hope to avoid making enemies. Our relationship with Xeno has become somewhat fragile since the real war began. Permission granted, Timekeeper. Pack your bags. I'll have Sharon deliver the paperwork to Seneto.
Thank you, Madam Z. I'll do my best to return before the war breaks out.
As she turns, a soft sigh comes from behind her.
You always follow your own judgment, Burton. A precious quality in this era. I hope he never changes.
To be continued. Hey, Will.
Now I can kind of hear you.
Hey, Will. I got a message that OBS disconnected. Okay, nah, it's reconnecting. I think.
Oh, the stream ended.
Of course it did.
Okay. Looks like it's back up again.
Yeah.
Hasn't done this in a minute.
Yeah, there's been internet problems around my place lately. Posting on socials just to be safe. Okay. Alright, if it disconnects again, we'll probably call it just so I can eat and pack, but we'll probably go for like another 30 minutes.
Yeah, sounds good. It's like a few more chapters, I guess.
Though it isn't much of a surprise. Your move from the Western Front to the Eastern one is utterly predictable. Running around like a lost chick following after her mother hen, or really anything big enough to keep your attention. Will you ever learn to stand on your own? When will you grow up? She's key to saving the world. That's what you're saying? I'm tired of it. Tired of sick jokes like this, with self-important ideologues bragging about securing a bright future for everyone. You hear any cheers or laughter? Nope, because everyone who believed in their causes already died fighting for them. If you ask me, we should hang some of those big shots in public. It wouldn't bring peace, of course, but maybe the rest of us would feel a little relief.
Jeez.
Come, take a seat. I've set your favorite chair facing east. The view's better that way. Not to mention that the river helps wash away the stench of corpses.
Yep. I hope we learn like who each of the voices are at some point. Oh wow. Okay. Wild. Okay. Not that. Let's see if we have enough for another poll. Okay. We have 8. Yeah. Do we get? Okay, we do get drops from this, so we will do this real quick.
There is time still to avoid this fate.
Schedule can
Doom of the dead embrace you.
right on target. All is planned.
Vergossenes Blut für nichts. Cherish life.
No need to worry.
I'm losing my patience.
is no end.
Sterilize.
I'll handle the tech support. All right, time to crack some codes.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its morning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
Yeah, the animation's so pretty.
Hi.
Really is. I love Carl so freaking much.
Decode complete.
I also want to cosplay Carl.
We should. It seems like a very fun one to do.
I'm losing my patience.
That doesn't sound good.
Freaking dumbass.
It's wear gloves.
A perfect out.
The clock is thick.
The dead embrace you.
In my sights.
Oh, hi.
Layla's been like slowly crawling closer to Lily. Like every time I look over, she's just a little bit closer.
But sometimes it can be difficult.
Stalking you.
Signal confirmed. Ready to depart. Schedule confirmed.
Doom of it.
Sterilize.
Right on target. A minor incident. Let's continue the journey.
Hold on, I need to send you a picture. Lily's paw is just like on Layla's face, like stop.
Oh, yeah, that's adorable. I love them.
I'm gonna miss them so much.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we can probably at least get through this next part.
Hey! I got something! Sasha, come give me a hand!
Oh my god, are they gonna fish up Meryl?
Oh my god, they better. She better not be dead.
Not far from the camp, Sergei has been watering the horses while he fishes, undeterred by the danger brewing across the steppe. The fishnet he failed to steal last year ended up in his pack before he left home.
Got it. Bog, Swami, this is heavy.
Must be a big one. Come on, Sasha, put your back into it.
Oh, Stream Elements is like, hey, you're live.
Oh yeah.
The
I did restart the stream.
Yeah. The two young men, children of this very river, use all their strength to drag the fishnet to the riverbank.
Have you ever caught a fish this big before?
Never. The fish done all the growing this year instead of the crops? Just a bit further. Grab tight. On my mark. Один. Два. Three.
Let me guess, Meryl. They stumble back as they finally haul the net ashore.
Go check it out. I dare say even my dedushka has never seen fish so big.
Sergei runs to the net and untangles the cords like an expert. Oh, yep, there she is. That's not the sound of a fish would make.
Huh? This is...
What kind of fish is it, Sergei?
Sasha hurries over to join him.
Sasha, it's a person.
Mermaid. Oh.
A person? Have you lost your mind?
Please, hurry up, will you? It's a living person. We have to take her to camp.
Sound of a dozen horses neighing at once echoes from somewhere far away.
Andreas. Charon. Where am I?
Warm, dry air sweeps across her cheeks. She hears the crackle of burning willow sticks.
You're awake? Try getting to your feet.
My head's spinning. I can hardly.
Whoa, whoa, easy now. Just try and take a few steps. It'll help, trust me.
She just face plants. Meryl doesn't know how she gets to her feet. All she remembers is swaying as she somehow pulled herself upright.
What is this place?
Relax. You're in the Xeno Cavalry Corps camp. It's safe here.
Xeno? Oh, you've got to be kidding.
That name is like hell-bent killer pursuing her to the ends of the earth. Welcome back, Daisy! Sergei doesn't notice the unusual panic that grips her. To him, she is simply a frightened lost girl.
How's your new job going, Daisy?
Oh no, the legs! I'm guessing they're dead. Meryl looks around and sees a soldier in a different uniform walking towards her.
Sergei, I heard you found the girl.
No, it can't be.
We fished her out of the river, Lieutenant. She just woke up.
And you just brought her straight into camp? She's obviously not a local. What if she's a rebel spy, huh?
Sure, she's not a local, but she doesn't seem like a bandit either.
So far, it's surprising, relaxing supermarket simulator type shit. I'm glad it's relaxing. Definitely a change from your old job. Lydia steps closer and stares at her for a long while.
Fair enough. What's your name?
She falters before she can say the false name she created under Lieutenant Lilia's piercing gaze. The girl loses the courage to lie.
Meryl.
Meryl? Not from around here, then. How'd you end up in the water?
I came seeking refuge near the river, and then I was chased by some people. Bandits or something. I tried to escape, but I fell off my horse and into the river.
Hearing her tale of misfortune, Lilia shakes her head helplessly and turns to Sergei.
Send her somewhere safe after she recovers. We'll decamp tomorrow morning, station in Tamarovka for a day, and then head to the city. Commander's orders.
Dunno. That's my home. I can visit my aunt and uncle. I can
You'll have to apply for leave to do that. You eaten anything, Meryl? We still got some canned meat from the Foundation.
Canned meat?
She's probably practically drooling. The temptation of canned meat outweighs the fear of the Foundation. She swallows her saliva. After the lieutenant leaves, Sergei returns to his usual complaining.
Too bad I only caught you today, huh?
Sorry?
Don't worry. It's not every day you fish a person out of the river. Oh, by the way, you can stay at my uncle's when we arrive in Tamarovka if you like. It's no Zimny Dvorets, but it's better than a tent, that's for sure.
You live with your uncle?
Yeah. Father died at the front 4 years ago, and my mother was sick. Lost her 2 years later. My aunt and uncle took me in. I do have to do farm work to earn my keep, but that's no big deal.
Yeah, the only bad thing is that it heavily relies on the store manager's opinion and willingness to sign important documents. Oh my god. I know that feeling.
How about you? Where are you from? You said you're a refugee. Where's your family now?
Our dad's missing. Charon's missing. The girl stares at the empty ground before her.
I don't have a family.
Even the ever-slippery Sergei loses his smile. he can't keep help but think that the winter when his mother lay dying. I sadly overdressed for the job.
I grew up there.
I mean, it's better to be over than underdressed.
Are there many locals in the cavalry? Like you?
Yeah, most of us actually. Back when Zeno first got here, there were only 1,000 people. The cavalry corps didn't even exist. When the famine struck the steppe, and even potatoes wouldn't grow.
At least you're the best looking person there, you know?
Exactly.
You got the fashion.
Maybe it wouldn't be too bad to join them. At least then I could save some food for my family.
But you've enlisted in an army. You'll have to fight.
But I haven't had to yet. And everyone's alive and fitter than ever. Isn't that enough?
Friends already, huh?
She precisely tosses a can of meat into Meryl's arms.
Nothing for me, Lieutenant?
Too slow. Got to get it yourself now.
Meryl, silent among their chatter, stares at the Foundation symbol on the can for a long while. Finally, she slips her index finger under the ring and pulls the can open. She lowers her head and sips the oily gravy. Oh, haven't seen this background in a while.
There was a time I thought you would lead us to the eternal. I thought you were like me, a man with ambition, a leader worth following. But look what you've become. A coward. You buckled while I stood tall. I have far excelled you, Igor, and the world will worship me for it.
I will be right back. My food is here.
Okay.
I return.
Welcome back.
No mortal can transcend eternity, Coductor.
His opponent calmly draws his shusk.
Your arrogance has gone beyond
Thanks for the yeet.
turning your cruel and foolish. How disappointing. You can't kill me, Igor. You...
Oh. I don't think we've seen this guy. Shouts, gunfire, curses as men shove past one another and hooves kick up an almost scalding dust.
Everyone here, separate the arcanists from the humans. Xeno's captives in their own line. Move it, slackers!
He wakes from his restless dreams, incest still lingering in the air around him, the hateful scent of henbane clinging to his nostrils. Kiddies, please, do not fight.
Useless. I knew that witless ritualist was not to be trusted.
General Krutov.
as if having foreseen the man in the tent would wake and all the just ritualists slips inside.
You have awoken, yet the incense has yet to fade. I suggest you return to your dreams until you're capable of overcoming your nightmare.
Enough of your riddles and trickery. Why are you here?
Captives. The first batch has arrived.
Then you do as we agreed. Take the Arcanists and leave the rest to me. What part of that do you not understand?
They were trying to fight. Oh god, did it disconnect again? Okay, no, we're back.
Wait, like,
But yeah, the cats they're playing, but I have to watch them to make sure they don't get too serious.
There is a peculiar individual among the captives. Unawakened. We didn't decide
Karan!
how to deal with them.
Karan!
Unawakened? Those can be particularly useful. What do you know of it?
Thanks to the knowledge bestowed by her, I was able to glean some insight. Though I'm surprised to have encountered it here.
Daisy.
It seems the human fools named it after a mythological deity, as if by doing so, it would somehow render it capable of resting their sinful souls in peace.
Interesting. Take me to it.
Karan is not an it. Though I guess he is an entity of some kind. Okay, this is kind of lazy. They just kind of use the same background. Between the thudding sandbags hitting the ground, bursts of gunfire echo through the camp. There he is, my mans. Having already given his life to the tragedy of this age, Karan has already sensed what is happening around him. He wants to leave, but cannot move. Not long ago, a ritualist scratched a series of symbols beneath his feet, binding him to the spot.
Is it?
Wanted to bet my Wi-Fi, not the people. Likely story. He senses the approaching footsteps only when they're already close. Then he turns toward the voice.
Why did you kill those who surrendered?
Well, too many mouths to feed. There isn't enough food across the entire dawn to keep everyone alive through the winter.
You could have set them free. They were only civilians. They would cause you no trouble.
Civilian implies civilization. Civility, wouldn't you say? The Cossacks are barbarians. Setting them free would only bolster my enemies. I will not take the risk.
I am unmutable. Karan lowers his head in silence. It seems there is no words left in him.
Intriguing. Just as the ritualists said. Tell me, are you able to foresee a man's death?
You doubt me on my train?
Lingers over these grasslands. Countless will die in a killing, driven by starvation and hatred. That is what brought me here.
Kutov looks off to the edge of the camp where the yellow pasture grass bows gently on small rises. Gunfire crackles again, along with the sound of something crashing to the ground.
A shadow, you say? I see a man walking the grasslands, the dead nourishing the soil. He stands amid a bountiful harvest. I am that man. Your shadow of death means nothing. What I need is a precise prophecy, one for a single man. For me.
I cannot do such a thing, nor is there any desire to.
Karan really said fuck off.
I am offering you a chance, Awakened. Serve me and my army, and I will spare you the ritualist's hand.
Ritualist?
Kutov gestures toward the binding ritual beneath Karan with his chin.
This is her work. She tells me you dispelled another incantation cast by her kind on a human soldier. She's desperate to tear you apart and see how you did it. Some special arcane skills, she claims. Trust me, what she will do to you is one thing you do not want to foresee.
Manus Vindicte.
Ah, so you can see some specific. Well, what is your decision?
Can't see shit, he just knows what's going on.
No, neither your enemy nor your ally. There is nothing I can do for you but bury the dead.
Good job, Kit. Fixes a sharp gaze on Karan as if he could tear through the cloth covering his face with sight alone. Karan just needs to start taking, just taking his, little sheet off when people capture him. It nearly drove his friend to madness, so I mean...
Difference of opinion. Why am I surprised? You're just like the rest of them. One bad decision after another.
His cursing seemed to be directed at some invisible onlooker rather than Karan.
And I am left to right their wrong. It seems only I can.
Also, I didn't hear a bang? Question mark? It might have been in game. They are in a war zone.
I gave you your chance, freak.
Alright.
Where's your suitcase?
Oh, hold on. My roommates are going to a con soon, so they're also packing. Let's see. Alright, we'll probably end here for right now. Oh, I just realized this is Meryl in the river.
Oh my god.
Alright, hold on. Okay, we don't have enough for a 10 pool. But we will just do the single pools, I suppose.
Yeah, she'll come home with it.
Name day!
Name day!
He is one I haven't maxed out yet.
Excellent.
Poltergeist. Door.
I'm Door.
The first one everybody maxes out.
Naked Daisy. Miss Radio.
Thank you for the stretch and
Apparently Miss Radio has actually like a very small pool rate at first.
Interesting.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh.
Blondie. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen her in a minute.
To be fair,
Oh yeah, he's getting a free skin in the Chinese update right now. Alright. Sadly nothing, but we can get one more pool. Oh, nope. One day I'll have streamer luck. One day.
Yeah, hopefully.
Alright.
No one else is in? Great. I own the place now.
Mid Pockets owns the place, you heard him. Let me look to see if there's anyone we can raid.
Thank you everyone that can make it to the stream today. We shall miss you until we get
Yeah, so
the conductor setup.
Yeah, the plan right now is to probably not stream all of next week, to focus on getting settled in. My boss wants me to start like bright and early Monday morning, and I'm still not entirely sure what this job is going to be going to be entailing. I'm going to be like an event coordinator for a hot sec before I get moved to IT. Because they need someone to fill the position. So I don't know exactly what's going to be happening. And I also don't know exactly what the hours are. I need to ask him when he gets here. But, yeah, let me get to the ending screen. Well, I'll keep you guys updated on socials and stuff, so let me plug those real quick. There we go. I'll also update the Patreon soon. Late night conductor stream. Yeah, I might switch to nights and weekends, probably. But yeah, we will see you guys at the next stop. Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming. Bye, guys.